Where are you in your own development? It's a good question, isn't it? Because a lot of people feel quite ready for the next step, perhaps, but not quite sure how and where to take it. And I remember on my journey when I first started to teach and to help others on their spiritual journeys. I did it through a development circle, through an awareness circle and a development circle. And there's two different circles. The awareness circle is for beginners, and that's where people come in to take their um, selves into their own inner development of their psychic senses. And then the development circle is for the mediumship. So you see, so when somebody would become developed enough, perhaps, and have the gift of mediumship, then they will be transferred to the development circle. And that's kind of how I began my sharing and helping my path there towards teaching and helping others. So what's yours? I mean, have you reached a point in your, perhaps you've reached a point in your development where you feel that you've gained a lot of awareness, you've gained a lot of knowledge, wisdom, experience, and you perhaps might be ready to start to share that with other people to help them on their path. And very often we can have a little bit of fear around this, or we can be, am I capable? Am I good enough to do this? Really, when we come from the heart and we are being honest and true with ourselves and working with the spirit world to bring the best for others, then that really is the greatest intention that one can have, you see, because that intention is really to be of service, to be in service to the spirit world, not just to the spirit world, but also to others that are on their spiritual path, that perhaps really need that guidance. They could benefit from your guidance, your help, and your tuition and knowledge and wisdom that you've gained. Because there's something about life, isn't there, that you cannot fake experience. Experience through life is quite an amazing thing because it's something we've lived. We've actually lived it. And therefore we have that innate experience of life and knowledge and wisdom that goes with it that we can then share to others. And this is the path, really. I suppose if you were looking at a tribal situation, that would be the path of the elder, wouldn't it? The elder to share, to help others along their path because they've already lived that experience. So they come in and give their knowledge and wisdom and share that to the people who are interested, the people who could benefit from it. So this is really what teaching is all about, you see. It's about sharing your knowledge, your wisdom. Are you ready for that? Have you reached a point where you just might be thinking, actually, I'm on my spiritual path, but I'm a bit stuck. I don't know what to do next. I don't know where to go next. Then perhaps this could be the next step for you to start sharing your knowledge and wisdom with others to help. It's lovely, isn't it, when we think of it that way? And to be of service to the spirit world. And if we don't take that call in, it's not for everybody, of course, but it's always our free will and our choice. But ultimately, we do need to take that call in if it's there for us. And otherwise we can feel quite stuck. But it does take a bit of courage and confidence as well, which comes with practice. So once you start to maybe hold circles or help people in their development, then that will come very, very naturally, that you'll gain experience and you'll gain confidence in what you're doing. But just sitting idly and not doing anything with what you've gained in life, your experience, etc., doesn't help your growth, you see. So if you want to grow and you really want to take that next step in your development, which is always the free will, you see, with the universal law of free will, if you want to do that, then it's going to take you the effort to step out of your comfort zone. And that can take courage. And some of us have it and some don't. And it's a bit of a risk sometimes because we're putting ourselves out there to say, this is me, this is who I am, this is what I'm teaching. And that can be quite scary. But when we do it and it's successful and we do it in the right way, perhaps we've had a little bit of training from somebody who already teaches, and and that can be really beautiful. So I would suggest, if you are at that stage and you're feeling the calling, look into it, sit with spirit, feel what it is that you need to be doing with all this knowledge and wisdom that you've gathered through your life. It's a shame not to share it. It's a shame. So I leave you with that thought.